So here we are for game one, round one, with future Naya Zoo. We won the die roll, and so our hand is, it's okay. I'm going to ship it back to try to find something that's a little more aggressive. It's too bad that this is a Rootbound Crag, but we're going to play it out regardless. I'm going to play the Rootbound Crag now, so that if we draw another green source, we can Strength Rootgeist on turn 2. We're playing we're playing, I guess, 8 sources of turn 1 green. So, sorry, we're playing 10 sources of turn 1 green. So, I think that's a fair amount. I am being a little bit greedy with the mana in this deck. I did just kind of throw it together, and we're crossing our fingers. Hopefully we can be pretty lucky. So he plays Temple Garden, takes the damage, and plays an Arbor Elf. That's what I would have liked to do. Okay, so we have Loxodon Smiter. So going to be able to cast him next turn. Hopefully. If we don't draw a land, we can always just play our Scrag Guildmage. But yeah, I'm not too sure if this is a card that I want to be playing. But he seemed cool. And everything is kind of up in the air right now, so we might as well be trying to do cool things. Have to get all the wacky stuff out of the way now. Burning Tree Emissary. That's a card that I originally had in this deck. Oh, wow. He still has a red and a green floating. That seems pretty good. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to play Burning Tree Emissary, is you get draws like this. Like this is going to be a Smiter or something here. This is actually a list that it wasn't Chapin put up. I can't remember the author's name. She writes for Valerie something. She writes for Star City Games. But if this is Loxodon Smiter, this is definitely very close, at least, to the list that she put up a couple days ago. A bit of a mirror. Boros Elite. And he attacks me for 1. So sadly we have to take it. I really want to draw a land so that I can play out the Loxodon Smiter and start playing with the big boys here. And just another Loxodon Smiter. That's really a shame. That's too bad. What are we going to do here? We're going to play Scrag and trade. It's not really what we want to be doing. Play an Arbor Elf. We don't have anything to do with Arbor Elf right now. We'll just play the Guildmage, I think. I don't think I really want to be blocking. I'm assuming that he has the Gruul Gore clan something or other. I can never remember its name. I'm sure it's a 4-of in both our decks. Boros Elite is a card that I looked at briefly for this deck. I chose Stormkirk Noble over the over Boros Elite just because he gets in for more damage quicker, but towards the end of the game, Boros Elite's pretty good. It's really good in multiples. Better than Stormkirk is in multiples. Firemane Avenger. Wow. What's this? So it has Battalion. It deals 3 damage to target creature or player, and you gain 3 life. Okay. Well, here we're going to... It's annoying. I don't really want to lose my guy. So we'll block the Burning Tree Emissary. Oop, I clicked too many. Alright, so we take 5. And untap, come on. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. I think we're far too behind in this game. Farseek. Okay, so he's playing a little bit bigger strategy than I am. Oh, coming at me. Come and get me. Our Arbor Elf is going to block his Arbor Elf, and we're going to take 6, 8, and another 3 from the Fire Main Avenger. He gains 3 life. Yeah, this game is, I forgot about that ability. Oops. This game is pretty much over. Excuse me. So for sideboarding, for a mirror match, suppose I should have thought that one through. We'll take out these Selesnya charms. And the question is whether I want Thalia or Pillar Flame. Or Garrick. I'm on the play. Garrick could be pretty good. To kill off his mana dorks, kill off his early guys. Yeah, so we're going to put in some Garricks. And I think that's pretty good. I'm going to take these guys out, actually, because they don't seem fantastic in the mirror. And in their stead, we're going to put in a little bit more removal. And go with that. It's going to be on the play. And our opener, again a 2-lander, but this time we have Stormkirk Noble Rampager, so I like this. And he's on a mulligan 5. He's in the tank about it. Goes to 4. So he's going to keep his 4. So I feel pretty good about just running out this Noble now and going to 18. Stomping Ground tapped. Very good. And we drew another land, which is perfect. So we're going to attack him for 1, put him down to 19, get a counter on our Stormkirk Noble. Second main phase, put a Sacred Foundry in a play tapped and say go. Now our deck is working better. Doing what we told it to do. Plays a Sun Petal Grove, and he's got a Burning Tree Emissary. What else does he have? This card seems really sweet in the mirror just because it lets you dump your hand. You can go Emissary into whatever else on turn 2, which he doesn't have. But it's a human, so it can't block our Stormkirk Noble. That's good for us. There's our Strangleroot Geist. So here's our attack. But what I was getting to there was the Emissary doesn't seem like that fantastic a card against other decks, like against the more mid-range decks. It's just a it's a bear, it's a free bear, but it's still just a bear. At least I want cards that actually do things other than just being a 2/2. Like our 1-drops get bigger and produce mana, so on and so forth. Our 2-drops have haste, or our 3/3s, that kind of a thing. Emissary just didn't seem that fantastic. He has a frontline medic. Alright. also a human. So our Stormkirk Noble is going to go for days and days here. Land? Ooh, Flinthoof Boar. Yeah, I could go for that right now. Could play the Flinthoof Boar. Actually, if he double blocks our Smiter, we can just Rampager and kill both his guys. Yeah, I like that plan. Double block me. Do it. Takes it. Yeah, we're just gonna play our... discard our Rampager. And buff the Stormkirk Noble, put him to 4. And then if we draw land, we can just kill him pretty much off of our Hell Rider. Actually, Stormkirk Noble just kills him. That's fantastic. So he needs a way to kill... He needs a non-human creature, or he needs a way to kill Stormkirk Noble. Looks like we're going to game 3. Alright, there we go. So we're on the draw. So I feel like Garruk Relentless gets worse. Does it though? He's still a house in this matchup. Do you want Garruk over Pillar of Flame? Garruk kills everything in his deck, but it's more expensive. I still think we just want Garruk in this match. So I'm gonna keep our deck as is. Draw. Again, no turn 1 green. Can't seem to draw any of them, but this hand is still pretty good. I understand. We have 10 sources of turn 1 green. That's pretty good. So he has turn 1 green. Come on. Oh. Shoot. Well, we still get to play Watchwolf on turn 2. Smiter on 3. I keep calling them Watchwolf. It's Flinthoof Boar. He's basically a Watchwolf. So there's Burning Tree Emissary. Farseeks. Yeah, that's value. If we would have had our turn 1 green source here, we'd be in really, really good shape. So he's going to untap his Temple Garden, play an Avacyn's Pilgrim, and say go. Man, I wish I was casting Smiter this turn. Well, Garruk is something. Okay, so here we're just going to play Flinthoof Boar and say go. This could get really hairy for us here. Like he could play that whatever that bird was. He could play a Hell Rider and we could be in some trouble. Okay, so he untaps. Sunpetal Grove. Oh no. Ah, thing. Firemane Avenger. Oh, it's an angel, not a bird. Okay, that doesn't make me feel any better. Draw. It's another Clifftop Retreat. Okay, so here we're going to go Clifftop, 3 damage to target creature or player, and you gain 3 life. I was going to say, like, we could play Flinthoof or Arbor Elf, but he just gets to kill one of them. So I think our best bet is just to play something that he can't kill. And end our turn. So if he doesn't have anything too scary in his hand, we get to untap. Probably just going to Garrick his Firemane Avenger to get that out of the way. And hopefully we can draw into some good stuff to get us back in this game. Because at this point, we are horribly behind. In fact, I would have preferred if the Firemane Avenger was a... would have preferred if it was just a... anything else. Like if it was a Hellrider, we'd be in a better position. We could just, you know, block it. But this card is really good in this match. What's this? Thatcher Revolt. 3 1/1 red human creature tokens with haste onto the battlefield. Oh yeah, okay. Sacks them at the end of the turn, but still. It's a lot of guys. Okay. So our board dies. He gains 3 life. It says flying, right? We're going to block the Burning Tree Emissary and take 6, 7, 8. We can still win this game. He's played out his hand. The tokens are going away. We're going to kill his Firemane Avenger, and we leave him with 2 dorks. So he sacks his humans. We get to untap, draw, play our Clifftop Retreat. Seems to be... it's a bit of a waste of a Garrick, but it's a 4-mana kill this card that we can't win the game through. So we'll kill that. I'm also not certain if I want to attack here and start racing him. I think that's our best bet, because then next turn we can play Flinthoof Boar, attack him for more, and try to win this game out by racing him with our creatures. If he plays Hellrider here, we're in trouble, but those are the breaks. We have to try to find a way to win this game now. Okay, so he drew Sunpetal Grove. He's just going to attack me for 2. Seems like his best play. So we can take our turn. Okay, so that gives us... we can go to 8. We can play this, go to 8, but we can cast Flinthoof... can we cast Flinthoof Boar and Stranglegeist? No. No, we can't do that. So we're just going to play Flinthoof Boar. Attack him down to 7. Seems like a good play here. So Flinthoof Boar with haste. Attack him for 7. Put him down to 7. Play our Temple Garden. And say go. I don't think there's a combination of cards that he can use to kill me on this turn. Like, he only gets 1 card, right? So the worst case scenario, damage-wise, would be a Hellrider, which would be 3, 6, 7, 8. Put me to 2, but he can't tap out. There we go. Okay, so we untap, draw, Boros Charm. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we can play Strangleroot Geist, swing in. That's probably the best bet. There's no 1 card that kills us on his next turn, so... Garrett Relentless, save my butt. Blocks there. He takes 2. It's fine. Second main phase, we're just going to do nothing. Say go. I love how I'm just leaving the large picture of Garrick Relentless up in the top corner because I just want to get an eye full of Garrick right now. I'm just so happy that card was still in the deck. Alright, I was looking pretty hairy there for a little while, but yeah, we got there. Showed those Burning Tree emissaries what's what. Alright, so I will see you for round 2.